Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Epic, and we're back for some more 7 Days to Die in the Rebirth mod. Alright, so tonight is Horde Night, and I, of course, am not quite prepared. Hopefully this will hold up. I'm only worried about them beating on the sides instead of coming at me from the front, so I'm kind of trying to beat down that one spot. Alright, looks like my worry is warranted. I don't have a ton of ammo, so hopefully we can get them situated. It is not looking good, and we still have, we already had 6 deaths, so we don't want to hit that 10 death mark. Especially not on the first Horde Night. Alright, well, now we're at 7 deaths. Let's see if we can get up here before they... What the heck? That was quick. Right, let's get... I don't know what it is there that is causing me to... yeah, anytime we stand in the gap there, I keep getting radiation poison, and I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, I think this will work next time if we build it a little bit more, well, better. More better, yeah. We need to get that partial block there taken out. Fill the sides up really well so that they're not looking at that as a way to get around it. Because they're not really coming to this right-hand side anymore. Yeah, we're all out of ammo, so we're in trouble. Oh! It didn't give me a chance to... Alright, so let's see if we can get our bicycle and do a little bit of quick traveling before anything happens. Alright, so everything except for the actual fighting position is working great. Alright, I know the spitting radioactive huge vultures are coming. Yeah, there they are. Just because I used the vehicle of some sort. But basically, we're just going to be running and hiding the rest of Horde Night. Because I don't have any bullets. And I'm not getting down there to play with them. Yeah, we're at 8 deaths, so we have 2 deaths left before the series is over. I have been looking at another overhaul to possibly run. Okay, yeah, I thought this place was clear for some reason. Let's get out of here. But yeah, I did look into another overhaul that we're going to do next, I think. I've never played it. I started a world just to check it out, see what it was that what it was all about, see if it was something I would like. I think I'll enjoy it. I think you guys will enjoy it. So I do have the next series picked out. Alright, let's go ahead and eat this. Take care of the infection. We need water. We have a sprained leg. Oh, and we got a bear after us. Hopefully the dog distracts him enough that we can get away. Alright, but what the heck was that? Yeah, Horde Night's over. We died twice. We now have 2 left before we're done with the series. If you want me to continue, comment down below. Let me know. If the majority of people want me to continue even after the 10 deaths, I can continue playing this. I love this overhaul. I just don't want it to be a constant death fest and continue going. Alright, but I think for the most part, most of today, we're going to go around wrenching down vehicles, getting both the gasoline and parts to get a vehicle. This is probably going to be a shorter episode as well because, well, there's not going to be much going on besides showing Horde Night and wrenching down vehicles. So I'm going to take this time to discuss what I'm hoping to do with the next 2 series, because the next one I think I'm going to do Joke Mod. I've not played it until yesterday was the first time I'd ever played it. I'd seen others play it. It looked like it was kind of interesting. So I think we're going to do Joke Mod next, which at our current rate, we're on day 8 and we've died 8 times. So we're averaging 1 death per day. We've only got a couple more episodes of this one unless you guys tell me you want me to continue. So we're going to go on to Joke Mod. We'll have some fun with that one. That's not going to be a permadeath. It's not going to be a too many deaths and we're done. I've never played it, so I'm not going to put any kind of limits like that on myself. What I am going to do is I'm going to basically just play it until it's boring to either myself or you guys. And then I'm thinking we're going to go back into Darkness Falls. I did the playthrough. I beat the storyline and did all the quests and killed Lucifer and all that fun stuff. But I didn't get into a lot of the different stuff like that. I didn't touch on the Void. I really didn't do much with the farming or the hydroponics. A lot of the different stuff I just didn't do a whole lot in. So I want to try to do that. I'm going to do it on default difficulty, and I'm going to do a little bit more in depth on different aspects of it. Last time we did, what was it? I know we did shotguns. Was it shotguns and clubs? So we'll do something different. Or no, we started out with snipers and then we went to shotguns after a while. I've been enjoying fists, so we might look at that. And there, I've not done fists in Darkness Falls. I don't know what the upper level ones are. Knives and SMGs, like the agility, is one that I haven't done in a very long time. So that's one that we could look at. So there's a lot of different things with that. Basically, I just want to keep it a little bit different. I don't want it to get stale because I want you guys to enjoy the content. I am still trying to grow the channel and make sure that you all are happy with the content. We're sitting at 128, I believe, followers right now. And we're at just about 1,300 watch hours. So we're about, what is it? We're almost halfway on watch hours to get to be able to monetize. And we are maybe, what, a third? Little under a third of the way on subscribers. Which, I mean, it's not, my main goal with doing the YouTube channel was never to become a professional full-time YouTuber. I would love to be able to monetize. If and when that happens, I will take the money initially to start probably a community server so that I can play different games with the community. I enjoy playing the different games with different people, seeing different perspectives when it comes to the building and the things like that. So it's a lot of fun to me, but I don't have the extra income to have the servers anymore like I used to in the past. And I mean, especially with these overhauls, they unfortunately require a lot of RAM usage when you rent the servers. So instead of $12 a month, it ends up being $25 to $30 a month on some of the overhauls. So that's my ultimate goal when it comes to getting the channel monetized. I don't think it'll ever be to the point where I'm making enough to where I can retire and do YouTube full time. It was never my goal, but I do want to be able to give back to the community in some way, and the server or servers, I think, would be a good way to do that. Also, I'm trying to branch out a little bit more on games. Here soon, Dune will be coming out, and I will definitely be playing that on my streams on Saturdays. If you see a game that you'd like to see me play, please feel free to let me know what that game is. I can look into either getting it, or if I already have it, check it out and see if it's something that I'm going to enjoy playing. I'm not going to play something I don't enjoy because it's going to be obvious to all of you, but I don't have a problem with checking out new games and putting out content with those games. Alright, so we only have a couple more pieces that we need to get, and we will have ourselves, I don't even know what the heck that car is. Need a couple tires, and I think it was a transmission. I don't know what went flying down the screen there, but that was kind of weird. Alright. Again, I apologize for this episode being a little bit more of a boring episode, just seeing me die a couple times and then wrenching down a bunch of cars. But I figured I'd use this as a way to discuss my plans for the wow, brain fart, for the channel moving forward and in the near future. Like I said, Joke Mod will be next. After that, we'll probably go back to Darkness Falls, because I absolutely loved Darkness Falls. My only, it's not really a gripe, the only thing I don't particularly like about Darkness Falls is there's so many spitters. And that's just, I mean, it's not a negative thing, it's just, it can get annoying quick. Alright, thought I could jump up there, but I'm not seeing any tires anyway, so let's get out of there. I don't think there's any in there. That's a car tire, right? Alright, so it's 2 car tires. Let's head back, see if that's the tires that I needed. If not, we'll have to keep wrenching, but alright. Almost there. I didn't realize I had ridden the bike that far. Nope, not the right tires. I don't think. Unless I was looking at the wrong ones. Yeah, those are, what, like low profile or something like that? Alright, so we're going to break down a couple more cars. Hopefully we can find the tires, and I'll meet you back at the car when we get them. All right, we got our vehicle, so we are good to go. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. So if you enjoyed the video, click that like button. If you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.